I'm at 2563 Twin Hills Court in Union, Kentucky. Doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. The access point is this floor clean out here. You can see it's got a metal, it usually has a metal plate over top of it, but this is the only accessible spot here, and it's in this bedroom. There's probably a stack in that wall there for the bathrooms, but it is inaccessible. So, we're going to be going upstream first. If we need to, we'll run some water here, but this should be PVC, both inside and out. And so we're going to run back upstream first. There is the bathroom there. A little bit of, it is pretty normal to find a little bit of stuff in the line here. Obviously, it is a sewer line, but we'll push all the way out, and then I'll have to run a little bit of water to rinse the camera lens off. Sometimes it'll be enough here to rinse it off, but this house is vacant at the moment, so that's probably why there's not why this isn't just a little bit cleaner. Whatever was left in the line when people stopped using the stuff, that's what happens. And so, okay. So here is the this is the end of the line here. Due to the restriction of the line and where we are. So what we're going to try to do here is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go run some water down here in the bar area in the basement and see if we can rinse that camera lens off a little bit. Okay, I think we are just past all the inlets for where the water comes in. I'm running water in two different places, and this is, we're so far back, we're probably on the, here we go. Comes a little bit of water here. So as we're pulling back, you can see the line gets bigger at this point, and should be able to see, but the problem is it kind of builds up on the front of the camera as the water is flowing back towards the camera. So. But we saw most of this on the way in, and so all of this looks good. But it is going to also rinse the pipe out a little bit to run this water. But I was happy with what I saw on the way out, and this just gives us an opportunity to see how the line is flowing also. And then once we get out and we're able to go downstream, the water will be at our backs. I will probably go and make sure that the water is off. And so you can see the water going by here, and so we're now going to turn, go downstream, go out of the house, and you can see now the water is at our back, so it should give us a little bit of help. See the line. If you watch in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see an angle indicator, and it just tells us what kind of angle the line has, how much pitch it has. You can see right now we're dropping at 50 degrees, which is really good. As we get out, we switch into, this is still PVC, but the green PVC here is called SDR35. It is normally what they use on the exterior. And it is gasketed to allow for a little bit of movement with the earth. And we are already at the main, which is great. That means the main must be up in the front yard. Cul-de-sacs can sometimes be weird. They can run for really long distances to tie in, but in this case, you can see we are dropping into the main, and the line looked wonderful. No issues at all. The fact that it is a short distance with a lot of drop is also good because it helps, obviously, with the more drop, the harder it would be to, you know, back up and things catch, especially with PVC. We'll have a lot more speed exiting the house. So sometimes when we're at this much of a pitch, you'll have the water kind of running down on the lens a little bit, but the line looked great. You can see all the joints are really nice and tight. Running the water, you can tell there's no obstructions at all, and it doesn't even lift. The water doesn't even come up high enough to cover the lens on the camera, which is only about a ½ inch off the bottom of the pipe. You can tell we're all the way back, and so I'm very happy with that. It's a pretty short line, but it also helps that, but it does help that it is short. Okay, sorry about that. Wanted to make sure that all the water was turned off. It was a little discharge going on. Nothing abnormal, but the hot water heater, because the house had been empty, started filling up. I wanted to make sure everything was okay. So the line looked great, and like I mentioned before, with the short line, it makes it nice that it kind of drops off rather quickly, and so that the solids escape rather quickly. So the line looked great. No issues found, and so nothing really to report. So that'll end the inspection at 2563 Twin Hills Court in Union, Kentucky.